Hello and welcome everyone. Today we are with another power pack session of legal reasoning और आज हम करने वाले हैं कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया। हम ऑलरेडी बहुत सारे टॉपिक्स कर चुके हैं विद रिस्पेक्ट टू द डिफरेंट सब्जेक्ट्स। आज हम करने वाले हैं कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया। ये थोड़ा लंबा सेशन होगा विद रिस्पेक्ट टू द सेम। इसके क्वेश्चंस लेट अस सी कि हम क्लैट के पहले थोड़े कर पाते या नहीं, क्योंकि हमें क्रिमिनल लॉ भी खत्म करना है और थोड़ा सा मिसलेनियस भी, राइट। तो आज अपन सिर्फ कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन की थोड़ी सी थ्योरी देखेंगे एंड लेट्स सी कि क्या चल रहा है कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में। ओके, सो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इज समथिंग दैट इज अ ग्रैंड नॉर्म, जिसको बोला जाता है एक सुप्रीम लॉ ऑफ द लैंड है इन इंडिया, राइट। इट वाज अडॉप्टेड ऑन 26th ऑफ नवंबर 1949 और इन्फोर्स किया गया था ऑन 26th ऑफ जनवरी 1950। ठीक है। It is the longest written constitution in the world that we already know. It is very, very, very long. It has been adopted by a lot many countries. हमने बहुत सारी चीजें बहुत सारी countries से adopt की हुई हैं। तो it is the longest written constitution in the world. Also, इसका जो फ्रेमवर्क है वो बहुत सारी चीजों के बारे में बात करता है, जो गवर्नेंस है, जो राइट्स हैं, जो ड्यूटीज हैं, उन सबको रिलेटेड ये सारी चीजों के बारे में बात करता है, राइट। थोड़ा सा अगर और देखा जाए तो हम अपने कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन को अगर मैं बात करूं तो यस, इट लेज डाउन अ बिट ऑफ पॉलिटिकल प्रिंसिपल स्ट्रक्चर एंड पावर्स ऑफ गवर्नमेंट। ऑल्सो जो हमारा इंडिया है, जो हमारा प्रियम्बल है, इट स्टेट्स, इट्स क्लियरली स्टेट्स कि व्हाट इट एक्चुअली इज। इट्स अ सोवरेन सोशल सेक्युलर डेमोक्रेटिक रिपब्लिक and it provides the balance between individual liberty and state authority, right? It is inspired by various foreign countries that I already told you. We have adopted our constitution from every country, I would say each and every country we have had something or the other, and that's we have added to the constitution of our India, right? The preamble, we the people of India, it is one of the uh, इट जान है वो हमारे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन की। अगर प्रियम्बल इज द क्रक्स ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन अगर मैं बात करूँ तो, और प्रियम्बल स्टेट्स व्हाट आर कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इज एक्चुअली गोना टॉक अबाउट, राइट। So we the people of India, nature of the state, sovereign socialist secular democratic republic, it's the nature of the constitution of India। जो हमारा constitution of India है उसका nature कैसा है? उसका nature is um, sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic, and republic, right? Um, और क्या क्या चीजों के बारे में बात करता है? टॉक्स अबाउट जस्टिस, लिबर्टी, इक्वालिटी, फैटर्निटी। सो जब हम इन चारों शब्दों के बारे में जानते हैं कि ओके व्हाट इज जस्टिस, जस्टिस इज समथिंग दैट जब हम इक्वालिटी और जस्टिस के सामने अगर कोई भी चीज को बात करेंगे तो यस, हम इक्वली फेयर रहें, इक्वली जस्टिफाई कर पाए कोई भी चीज को। ऑल्सो यस, लिबर्टी एंड फैटर्निटी कि यस हमारे पास एक ब्रदरहुड होना चाहिए फॉर श्योर, लिबर्टी होनी चाहिए सबके लिए, इक्वालिटी, वी शुड ऑल बी इक्वल टुवर्ड्स ईच अदर, और जस्टिस सबको मिलना चाहिए। द इनोसेंट शुड नॉट बी यू नो पुट डाउन एट एनी केस और एनी मोमेंट, राइट। इनोसेंट को कभी भी सजा नहीं होनी चाहिए, राइट। एवरीवन इज इनोसेंट until proven guilty, right? So acts as guiding spirit of the constitution। preamble एक क्रक्स है जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन को बांध के रखता है, राइट। तो yes, it is something that if I'm going to talk about what constitution of India is, बहुत सारी चीजें हमारी preamble ही बोल देती है, राइट। ऑल्सो ये भी बोला जाता है कि क्या हमारा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन फेडरल है या फिर यूनिटरी है। इट इज क्वाजी फेडरल, क्वाजी यूनिटरी, दोनों ही हमारे पास पार्ट्स हैं। तो हम कभी भी इसको प्रॉपर प्रॉपर फेडरल नहीं बोल सकते हैं, प्रॉपर प्रॉपर यूनिटरी नहीं बोल सकते। वी हैव अ बैलेंस ऑफ बोथ ऑफ द थिंग्स, राइट। केशवानंद भारती केस में ये बोला गया था कि यस, preamble इज अ पार्ट ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, इट इज नॉट समथिंग टू नॉट लुक आफ्टर, टू जस्ट लेट इट गो। आप उसका एक पार्ट है वो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन का preamble, और उसको आप साइडलाइन नहीं कर सकते बेसिकली, राइट। सो ऑल्सो क्या हम कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन काफी बार अमेंड कर सकते हैं, काफी बार अमेंड नहीं कर सकते हैं? ये भी अगर मैं बात करूं तो यस, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इज, हम उसका क्रक्स चेंज नहीं कर सकते हैं, बट यस हम बहुत सारे चेंजेस कर सकते हैं विद रिस्पेक्ट टू द सेम, राइट। अमेंडमेंट्स होते हैं, अमेंडमेंट्स काफी हुए हैं, वी हैव अ लॉट ऑफ अमेंडमेंट्स। और कौन सा है जो मिनी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन है विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू द अमेंडमेंट, ये आप मुझे कमेंट डाउन करके बताना, ठीक है? ओके, सो देयर इज वन ऑफ द अमेंडमेंट्स जो मिनी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन भी कहलाता है, वो कौन सा है? प्लीज डू लेट मी नो। फंडामेंटल राइट्स की अगर मैं बात करूँ तो फंडामेंटल राइट्स आर द क्रक्स। फंडामेंटल राइट्स कैन नॉट बी चेंज्ड सो इजीली, कैन नॉट बी अमेंडेड सो इजीली, राइट? सो पार्ट 3 में हमको फंडामेंटल राइट्स दिए गए हैं विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू द सेम। Yes, part 3 talks about the fundamental rights from Article 12 to 35, which basically majorly talks about protects individual freedoms from state actions, um, enforceable by court hai. We have Article 32 में right to constitutional remedies. Also, we have right to equality, we have equal protection of law, we have right of life and personal liberty, we have freedom of religion, we have freedom of speech and expression, we have so we have a lot of rights which are governed for us. Then we have Article 32 right to constitutional remedies. There are 5 constitutional remedies: mandamus, certiorari, quo warranto, prohibition, mandamus. All these are the 5 uh, uh, writs that we have in our constitution, right? Key rights, yes, equality, freedom, protection from exploitation. Also, it's given freedom of religion, cultural and educational rights, constitutional remedies, right? Also, these are, when we talk about fundamental rights, the amendments cannot happen so easily, right? With respect to other things. So basically, fundamental rights is the crux of the constitution and we cannot change it. Okay. Moving on, there are directive principles of state policies as well, and that is talked in part 4, where Article 36 to 51, we talk about them, and it is basically few rights that state has to do for us, right? Uh, Social and economically, they have to keep us well, equal justice, living wage. Then we have to make sure there is a uniform civil code, which is for sure to be followed, and a number of guides to lawmaking and governance. Okay. Fundamental duties, again, Article 51A, we talk about 11 fundamental duties, and these are the duties that we have to do towards the state, right? So state has certain duties which they will be doing for us, and we have certain responsibilities that we will be doing towards the state, right? So what are these few things that state is gonna we have to do for the state would be, we have to make sure that there is harmony, we have to promote harmony, we have to protect the environment, we have to protect our living creatures. We have to make sure that we safeguard the public property. We are the moral obligations on citizens that we follow the rules and the policies that are binded by the state on us, right? These are the few duties that we have to follow. Moving on, we talk about the separation of powers. We have 3 major bodies that we run. We have the executive, we have the judiciary, we have the legislature, right? And the major agenda of our, uh, the Constitution of India is that it is the grand now. Nothing is superior than that, nor the executive, nor the legislature, nor the judiciary, right? Who's the supreme thing? That is the constitution, right? So constitution defines 3 of the major parts, that's the executive, the judiciary, and the legislature. The executive being the president and the vice president, the prime minister and the council of ministers. All these people would be what? The executives. President, constitutional heads, acts on aid and advice of the council of ministers. PM being the real head of the government, council of ministers handles administration, responsible executive in a parliamentary system. The legislature is the parliament, which is bicameral. We have the Lok Sabha, the lower house, the Rajya Sabha, the upper house, right? Lok Sabha is the house of the people, which are directly elected. Rajya Sabha is the council of states, which are indirectly elected, and the function is to basically make laws, budget approval, oversight of executive, no confidence motion, parliament, president plus Lok Sabha plus Rajya Sabha. Right? Parliament includes the president plus Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. This is the basic formula of what our legislature is there, right? With respect to the union, I'm talking about. So when you talk about a union and the state is the different states that we have divided our country into, and the union is all to states together. The judiciary, when we talk about the judiciary, it is integrated and independent judiciary. We have different levels when I talk about it. Then we have Supreme Court, then we have High Court, then we have lower court, the subordinate courts. Then we have the original and the appellate authorities given to the courts, right? So original authority is basically towards the subordinate courts where we can go ahead and have our initiation of any of the plea. Then we have high courts as well, where we can go for the original thing. We have advisory factor as well, and under Article 143 that they can advise to the President of India, right? Then we have judicial review as well, basic structure, doctrine, also given guardian of constitution plus fundamental rights. These are the basic thing that we need to talk about. Then, yes, all these things are basically the part of the constitution, and we need to make sure that all these things that we have studied with respect to constitution are there, right? So, concluding, I would say Indian constitution is actually the foundation of the democratic governance, and there is balance, rights, duties, and responsibilities that we have to follow towards the state. State has to follow towards us, right? Then we ensure the rule of law and protect citizens. And also, it is important that you understand the structure, articles, and landmark cases. For sure, you have to do that. Okay. So, this is it from my end. I really hope you like the session and do like and subscribe the Law Insurance channel. If you really want more updates, we have Telegram channel as well. Go and subscribe the Telegram channel, and you can get the live updates from our career launcher there on Telegram. Okay, students. Bye bye. Take care.